Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome to Tales of Grace's F. I just really like that little, opening thing you get where it, burns it out. Really good, so I just had to see it. We're in Lant. I think we have just a few more cutscenes. We have to go talk to everyone, and then after that, we're basically gonna side quest our way through the rest of stream, guaranteed. Because we are nearing the end. The final battle's tomorrow, the actual final battle of the main arc, of course. So, all we have to do right now is talk to everyone. And then after that, we see some cutscenes, and then we're basically free to do what we want. We're gonna start by talking to Hubert here.
Can't sleep, Hubert?
I could ask the same of you, but as you're here, there's something we should talk about. When this is over, I'm going to ask the President of Strata to withdraw his forces from Lant. If he agrees, you will become the Lord of Lant in both name and deed. I trust you find this acceptable.
Hubert, you would do that?
I've thought long and hard about who should be entrusted with Lant, but in the end, you're the only real choice.
You finally realized I'm the main protagonist?
However, at the moment, this idea ends with me. I do not know how the President will react.
I understand, but I'm still grateful. Thank you.
The next time I visit Lant, I'll come as family. After all, people will rest easier if someone is looking over your shoulder. You have no idea how much trouble it is having you as an older brother.
I can only guess.
Enough. I should rest.
Sleep well, Hubert. I wonder if everyone else is asleep.
And they're probably just chilling. That was a nice little scene. Split and Steel, welcome to the stream.
Hubert, what are you doing here?
Is it wrong for a son to visit his mother?
No, not at all. I'm very pleased to see you. Would you like some tea? Frederick has just brought back the most wonderful blend.
Tea would be wonderful.
Good. I'll go prepare some right away.
Thank you, Mother.
Also really sweet. I like that as well. GOG, I wonder who else is out here. Well, here's Sophie. I don't know if you have to talk to them in a certain order. I'm honestly just going to talk to them in the order that they come up. Because I love this cast.
Asbel?
It's late, Sophie. What are you doing up?
When will the Sopharius become a blossom gale?
I don't know. We might have to ask my mother. She used to love tending the garden. Although, I don't think she's been here since Dad died. She says there's no one left to enjoy the flowers. I never knew my father liked flowers at all.
Can I ask something? Are you sad that your father died?
It's complicated. I've been avoiding thinking about it. His death meant that we never got the chance to understand each other. I'm sure we'd have been able to if he was still around. So, yeah. You could say I'm sad about that. I guess I'm better at solving other people's problems than dealing with my own. Anyway, once everything's over, we'll come back here. Maybe then we'll be able to see the Blossom Gale.
When we come back.
Yeah, so we have to make sure we survive, right?
I want to see the Blossom Gale with you. I mean it.
I know. I'd like that too. It's really late. You should get some sleep.
What about you?
I'll sleep soon, I promise. Good night, Sophie.
Okay. Good night.
Sorry, Sophie. I gotta go talk to the other party members. It's only fair. Every Tales game needs this little final talk moment.
We're all coming back. All of us, including Sophie and Richard. Is it really so crazy to hope?
I mean, not when there's a future arc in the game.
Still awake?
Yep. Captain Malik, I don't want Sophie or Richard to die. I want to save them both. Is that asking for too much?
It's important to feel compassion for others if you wish to save them. That is a lesson I learned too late. It's why I couldn't save Kurt. I don't want you to face that same regret.
Captain.
Never lose hope, Asbel. We can do this. We will do this. Let's just make sure everyone comes back safely.
Yes, sir.
That was a really short conversation compared to Sophie and Hubert. Yeah, I know about Laura Bailey doing Marta, Sherry, and Rise. I played this game so many times. I played Persona 4 twice, and I've played that awful game once, but yeah, I know they're all Laura Bailey.
What are you doing, Pascal?
Laura Bailey's like one of my favorite VAs. Like, no, she would have to really do well at disguising her voice to get past me, like, recognizing her. Like, at this point, like, 90% of the time, I'm like, yeah, that's Laura Bailey.
Just tinkering around with an idea. I thought it might come in handy tomorrow. Can you get that screwdriver for me, Poisson? You have to fight tomorrow, Pascal. You should get some rest.
Pascal doesn't know what rest is.
Yeah, probably. But it's more important that I go into battle without any regrets. So if I gotta stay up all night, then I'll just... Oh, crud. Now I need a wrench.
I can finish that for you.
Fourier?
Fourier! Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I have been so worried about you.
Oh, I figured you'd forgotten about me.
You totally saved us back when we were in the shuttle. And you looked so cool, too. You were all like, shoop, shoop.
Naturally. Who do you take me for?
True, true. You are my big sister. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Pascal, well, I guess someone has to keep an eye on you. Make sure you take baths and the like.
Now you're just speaking the impossible.
Hey, I take 2 baths a week now, whether I need them or not.
2 baths a week? How can someone be so brilliant in the lab and so clueless everywhere else? Poisson and I will finish up here. You go get some sleep. And take a bath.
But... No,
But, do you know how late it is? Take a bath and get some sleep, or I'll dump a bucket of water on your head and strap you to the bed.
you okay, sis? Sleep well, Pascal.
All right then, let's get to work. We'll show the world what Amarcians are capable of.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll take care of everything. You two just worry about waking up on time.
Aw, thanks, guys. I better get to bed. Don't stay up too late, Asbel.
I won't.
We'll take care of everything. You just worry about waking up on time. But Sharia, please get a good night's rest. This will not do. I need to talk to Sharia.
Sharia?
Bailey, what are you doing up?
Are you really leaving tomorrow?
Yes, and don't try to stop me. It won't work.
Yes. Well, actually, I was thinking, see, when all this is over, I was wondering if...
Yes? What is it?
Well, it's just...
Come now, Bailey, tell the poor girl what you're really thinking.
Raymond?
I'm sorry, what's going on here?
Miss Sharia, please hear me. I am mortified by the horrible things I did to you.
Oh, well, that's all in the past, and
Your forgiveness shames me. Ever since you healed me, I have waited for the day when I could repay you. I beg of you, when this is over, come back to Strata with me!
I understand that Sherry is like, oh yeah, I'll give you a second chance, but I would not, like, go anywhere with this guy.
I shall build you a home worthy of a princess, and we will live in joy for the rest of our days.
I hate to tell you this, but as soon as Asbel, like, gets the hint, then there is a reservation for Asbel and Sherry already.
You will be a prisoner no more, my love. Instead, I shall be enslaved by you.
oh my goodness.
Come, Bailey. See if your words can sound half as sweet.
See if what? Now, wait, just look. Sharia, I came to ask if you would be the leader of our relief organization. Of course I would try to help however I could, so, will you consider it?
I'm sorry. But I've had a lot of time to think recently, and I've learned what I truly want from my life. And unfortunately, that means I have to turn you both down. I'm sorry.
I suppose it would be rude to ask what it is that you truly want.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Raymond. Let's go.
Probably has something to do with Asbel.
You embark on a great quest tomorrow, Sharia. You should get some rest.
Thank you, Bailey.
Take care of her, Asbel.
Hey! How long have you been standing there?
You're enslaving poor Raymond now?
Hey, stop that!
Sorry.
Dude, I will say that that voice, Raymond, the voice of Raymond, I think Kaji Tong, who also does Gaius from Cold Steel, he did really good with that line.
So, hey, mind if I ask what you truly want? Whatever it is, I'd like to help.
It's funny because imagine Sharia just like confesses her love to Asbel here, and Asbel's like, oh, what are you talking about?
Asbel. What about you? What are you going to do when this is over?
I want to help Lon get back to normal, and I suppose I'll need to help Sophie. She's had nothing but painful memories her whole life, and now her home is gone on top of it. So I was thinking maybe she could just live here in Lant. Then maybe I could, I don't know, give her some happy memories?
You said something like that before, right? About how you'd either help her get home or be with her for the rest of your life.
Huh? Yeah, I guess I did say that, but that was a long time ago. And I've learned it's not something I can do on my own. That's why.
Look, I was thinking about continuing the relief work I was doing before. I want to travel the world and help those less fortunate than I.
I see. You really are an angel, Sharia.
Stop it.
All these selfless acts are gonna make me look bad. You know that, right?
Just take care of Sophie. Otherwise, I can't be held responsible for what happens.
I will. I promise.
So, I need to get some sleep. See you tomorrow.
Come on, Asbel, you're so close. I think that is everyone, so we just go back to the inn. Graces is a funny game. It does have a lot of funny skits and scenes as well. I also really like Xillia has some of the funniest skits as well. I think Graces and Xillia just have some of the best skits, and that's honestly where all the funny moments come from. Not to say that other Tales games can't have comedy in them, but Graces and Xillia have some of the best and funniest skits in the series. Let's save over here. All Tales games have the talking party before final dungeon, except Berseria has scenes before the second to last dungeon. Yeah. I mean, yeah, those scenes are in Berseria. They just happen before Killer House, which is the second to last dungeon instead of the final one. But, like, it still has them. They're just towards the end. I feel like there's another Tales game that does something similar where, like, you have the talks not right before the final dungeon, but, like, basically in the home stretch. But I can't think of it. Most of them have it, like, immediately before. But, I mean, you know. What's it gonna do again? Oh, I just have to rest, right?
Someone's late?
Sorry, I didn't realize everyone else was here.
You slept okay?
We should get going.
Look. They've come to see us off.
Please be careful, all of you.
And don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
We shall humbly wait your return.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be praying for your safety. Do what you must and then get back here. And don't you dare die on me.
Travel well, young masters.
Thanks, everyone. All right, we're off to the Lostalia.
No, we're not. We're off to do a bunch of side quests. Guardia Chat's been added. We're not going to the Guardia Chat for at least 1.5 streams worth of time. Lots of new titles. The very first thing I want to go do is beat up Bryce, because he, by now we're probably over-leveled for him, and I meant to go back sooner, but the game didn't give me a chance. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go beat up Bryce really quickly. And then we'll kind of start tackling in requests and side quests. And now we have the shuttle, so it's a lot easier to get around. It might have been Symphonia, yeah. Because in Symphonia, in Torrent Forest, someone gets kidnapped, depends on who you had the Norseam with. When did Tales of Hearts might have fit into that too, because Tales of Hearts had the whole, like, you went to, I don't remember what the planet was called. But, where Kree, Graphite, Lithia, and Flora were from. Flora, however you say her name. I think it was like Minera or something. Because Organica was the main world. Hey Bryce, it's been a minute. I'm gonna read this. What do you want? Wait, that uniform? So they brought in reinforcements, huh? No, Gardenia was the final dungeon. I don't think Gardenia was the name of the planet, was it? I thought that was just the final dungeon, was Gardenia. Who are you talking about? Are you referring to the soldiers in the woods? Why are they here in the first place? Ex-soldiers, they are soldiers of Windor no more. The pitiful fools threw their lots in with Cedric, and now have nowhere else to go. Wait a minute, isn't this... And what of you? Aren't you in the same position as all the other failures? Silence! How dare you lump me in with those fools? I'm no ordinary customer. I'm not some ordinary customer, you know. I hail from one of the most prestigious families in all the land. Do you see this? It's a crest of Windor. Only the greatest of men may ever touch one of these. Yeah, Minera, that's what I just said. He speaks truth. That's definitely a crest of Windor. That's why I thought it was called. Because Organica is like the world, like the human world. Asbel, I think I know him. You too, Sophie? Yeah, he does look familiar. You guys know a lot of crazy people or what? Wait, did you say Asbel? What in the? It's him, it's him! What's with this guy? I remember, he attacked Richard in the meadow 7 years ago. What? Bryce, is that really you? Asbel returns to me. Time to kill, time to die! This is Tales of Grace's Zagi. Ready yourselves.
I'm